Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be breaking down the makeup look that I did for my branding shoot, so stay tuned for the makeup tutorial. First things first, Christine's going to take off my jelly face mask that I had on, so it has a little bit of that jelly texture. She's going to take that off with a makeup wipe. Then she's going to take 2 sponges with some micellar water to take the rest of the mask off. She did prep my skin off camera using the Embryolisse Beauty Oil and the Bobbi Brown Vitamin C face base as moisturizer. Now she's using the Anastasia Brow Freeze on a spoolie and brushing it through my hairs, and then using the opposite end of the spoolie to really press down and lay those hairs flat so she can use that to shape and mold my brows. Now she's going to fill in my brows with the Urban Decay Brow Blade 2-in-1 eyebrow pen and waterproof pencil, and that's in the shade Brunette Betty. Now in this clip we're actually doing a makeup consultation, so as you can see my face is a little bit brighter than my neck and chest, so we are talking about the different shades and if I want to be lighter, brighter, or if I want to kind of have the happy medium so everything can be cohesive with my face and body. So again, even though I'm a makeup artist and she's a makeup artist, everyone has their own preference. Now she's carving out and shaping under my eyebrow with the Born This Way Too Faced concealer. I don't know a lot of the shade names today, but bear with me guys, this video was a while back. I am going to do my best to still list the products below, it just won't be the exact shade names. Now she's using the Anastasia Beverley Hills eyeshadow primer on my lids, and then she's going to blend that out. Once she blended out the eyeshadow primer and the concealer together, she did set it with a powder, which you just saw briefly. Today, Christine will be using a mix of Anastasia Beverley Hills eyeshadows and Tom Ford. She's using windshield wiper motions in the crease to build up the color. So she used a lighter brown and now she's building in the outer corner with a darker brown. Now she's using a mix of a few different shades from a Tom Ford palette on the eyelid just to give it a little bit of a pop. Adding on some of this Too Faced Disco Crush High Shine glitter on the eyelids. Now she's going back in to really build up the color even more. Using a detailed brush, she is defining the lash line and smoking it out. She's going back and forth from an eyeliner to a detailed brush. And now she's putting on lashes, and let me tell you this. Okay, I haven't had my contacts in a while and having lashes at the same time. My eyes were having a moment. I used to wear lashes every time I went out. I don't know what happened. I guess because it's been a while for me, or maybe it was a different glue than my eyes were used to, but man, oh man, my eyes were just having a moment. We had to just take a breath. You see, I'm trying to take deep breaths, but I definitely empathize with all the clients that have watery eyes. At least this isn't something that happens all the time to me. So we were just patient, and she would just give me a paper towel to kind of blot in the corners to catch the tears before they ran down. And for foundation, she did use Double Wear foundation from Estée Lauder and Too Faced concealer, and she did mix a few shades for foundation and concealer. She did go back in under my eyes with a small sponge to blend out any creasing under my eyes. Then she took the loose powder from Laura Mercier in the shade Translucent on a velour puff. Now she's using the Sephora baked powders under my eyes with a lighter shade and a darker shade on the perimeters of my face. And because the finish of all the products are matte, she is going in with the ambient light powder all over my face and dusting it. It does have a little bit of a reflectant in the powder, so it brings the skin back to life and gives it that shine. For contour, she is using the NARS bronzer in number 7, as well as a NARS blush, and of course the Dior highlighter. For that extra oomph, she does go in with the Too Faced Disco Crush High Shine Glitter Eye and Face Sparkle. So it does really make my eyes pop. Now she goes in with a deep brown pencil to line my lips. Then she uses a nude lipstick from Kiko Cosmetics, and then she tops it off with a lip gloss from Lawless. And I actually really like that plump effect that it gave my lips. Last step was she went in and smoked out my lower lash line, adding mascara and of course setting spray. Here's the final look. Thank you again to Christine for helping me look and feel good. If you want to check out the vlog, it's the previous video, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.